Greetings, welcome back to Black Bear News, and I wanted to bring you this story. Since you all like, not all of you, but most of you like a lot of doom in these videos. Permafrost emits more carbon in winter than plants absorb in summer. Dung, dung, dung. This is from Vancouver Courier, October 22nd, 2019. Research has found Arctic soil has warmed to the point where it releases more carbon in winter than northern plants can absorb in summer. Ew. That's not good news, is it? Because that means the uptake, there's not a lot of, the sequestration is not happening fast enough. And the natural sequestration. Finding means the extensive belt of tundra around the globe, a vast reserve of carbon that dwarfs what's held in the atmosphere, has becoming a source of greenhouse gas emissions responsible for climate change. You don't say. There's a net loss, said Dalhousie University's Jocelyn Egan, one of 75 co-authors of a paper published in Nature Climate Change. In a given year, more carbon is being lost than what is being taken in. It is happening already. This is not good. This is, file under feedback loop, or positive feedback. The research by scientists in 12 countries and from dozens of institutions in the latest warning that northern natural systems that once reliably kept carbon out of the atmosphere are starting to release it. Until now, little was known about winter emissions from permafrost and the soil above it. Even scientists assumed that microbial processes that release the gases came to a halt in the cold. Most people think in winter there's no respiration, that the microbes eating the carbon that produce these emissions aren't active, which isn't actually the case, Egan said. The scientists placed carbon dioxide monitors along the ground at more than 100 sites around the circumpolar Arctic to see what was actually happening and took more than 1,000 measurements. They found much more carbon was being released than previously thought. Where have we heard that turn of phrase before? More than previously thought. Faster than expected. The results found carbon dioxide emissions of 1.7 billion tons a year are about twice as high as previous estimates. Oops. Arctic plants are thought to take in just over 1 billion tons of the gas from the atmosphere every year during growing season. The net result is that Arctic soil around the globe is probably already releasing more than 600 million tons of CO2 annually. But by all means, gas companies, cut your production by a third so that we can meet those goals of 1.5 C. Scientists previously thought carbon absorbed by tundra plants during the summer more or less made up for what was emitted in the winter, as well as for what was released from melting permafrost during warm months. That's not happening, said Egan. We're seeing the value emitted in the winter is larger than the net uptake for the growing season. Egan notes the research didn't measure methane, a greenhouse gas about 30 times more potent than carbon dioxide that is also released from the soil. Oops. Yikes. These scientists are on top of it. Man. But keep going, guys. Keep going, please. Last summer, research suggested that larger, hotter wildfires are turning boreal forests into carbon sources. Another paper found that instead of melting slowly and steadily, permafrost is subject to sudden collapses Speed up the rate of carbon release. Mitigation won't stop the problem anymore, said Egan, but it will help. I'm going to read that again. Mitigation won't stop the problem anymore. Yeah, so that's where we're at. Mitigation will not stop the problem. It might help. But let's get on that mitigation. That's all I have for you in this video. Thank you so much for your eyes, your ears, and your conscience. If you would like to support this channel, you can do so at the links below. Until next time, peace.